My friend, it happened in a way no one expected. Philadelphia made moves behind the scenes, made quick decisions, and flipped a switch that completely changes the locker room atmosphere. It wasn't a test, it wasn't empty talk, it was immediate action, with real impact and a feeling of it's for now. New people are coming in, strong ideas are gaining ground, and a clear message is being sent to the entire league. The Eagles aren't going to stand still while time passes. Something has been set in motion, and when you connect the dots, everything will make sense. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, because this is just the beginning, and the main event hasn't been revealed yet. The Philadelphia Eagles officially ended the Kevin Patullo chapter after the loss to the San Francisco 49ers in the wild card playoff game, a match that exposed deep inconsistencies in the offense. Although Patullo's future with the organization wasn't immediately ruled out, the decision to move on signaled something bigger. Philadelphia wanted a philosophical shift in the offense. What followed was an intense and comprehensive search that included some of the most respected experimental minds in American football, names like Mike McDaniel, Brian DeBall, Zach Robinson, Jim Bob Cooter, Josh Grizzard, and others who participated in the discussions. In the end, the Eagles opted for one of the youngest and fastest rising coaches in the league, 33-year-old Sean Mannion, former quarterbacks coach for the Green Bay Packers. For many fans, the name may not yet carry the weight of a superstar, but behind the scenes in the NFL, Mannion is seen as one of the most advanced minds of the new generation. Coach Nick Sirianni made it clear that this was not a hasty or emotional decision. According to Sirianni, the entire process involved keeping an open mind, evaluating experience versus innovation, and identifying the coach who best fit the long-term vision for the Eagles' offense. Sirianni praised Mannion's systematic understanding of offensive football, his strategic approach, and his ability to see the game not only from a game choice perspective, but also from the perspective of the architecture of the entire system. Mannion's 11 years in the NFL, both as a player and as a coach, gave him the opportunity to learn from some of the league's best offensive coaches. This experience, combined with his modern football IQ, convinced the Eagles that he wasn't just ready for the job, he was a perfect fit for it. Sirianni emphasized that Mannion brings energy and depth, someone who understands the current state of the NFL while also thinking several steps ahead. This signing is more than just a replacement. It's a statement. The Philadelphia Eagles are betting on youth, innovation, and long-term growth. But here's where things get even more interesting. Mannion won't be working alone. With the selection of Sean Mannion to lead the offense and redefine the Eagles' offensive identity, the next logical step for the franchise becomes clear, adjusting the roster on the field, and this includes strategic decisions on defense, such as the possible return of Rasul Douglas to strengthen the perimeter. While the offense is being rebuilt, the defense may be preparing for a strategic meeting. According to Pro Football Focus analyst Bradley Locker, the Eagles have been highly sought after to pursue veteran cornerback Rasul Douglas in free agency, a name every Eagles fan remembers. Douglas was originally drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in the third round of the 2017 NFL Draft and spent the first 3 seasons of his career in green. Most importantly, he was part of the Super Bowl 52 lone team that brought Philadelphia its first Lombardi trophy. Since leaving the Eagles, Douglas has built a veteran resume in the league, playing for the Carolina Panthers, Oakland Raiders, Houston Texans, Arizona Cardinals, Green Bay Packers, Buffalo Bills, and most recently, the Miami Dolphins. At almost 31 years old at the start of the 2026 season, Douglas is no longer a young prospect, but his performance suggests he still has a lot to offer. In Miami, he earned a solid 73.6 coverage rating from PFF and allowed only 54.1% of passes completed in his direction. Even more impressively, Douglas has ranked among the best cornerbacks in cover 3 and cover 6 coverage over the past 2 seasons, exactly the schemes most used by Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio. While the Eagles already boast a pair of elite young cornerbacks, Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, adding a proven player like Douglas would give Philadelphia depth, experience, and leadership on the perimeter. It would also provide injury security and give Fangio more flexibility in complex coverage schemes. A short-term contract makes perfect sense for both sides. Douglas has a chance to return to the franchise where he won a Super Bowl, and the Eagles gain a high-level player who still plays winning football. But even though a reunion with Rasul Douglas has impacted the defense, the Eagles believe the real key to solving their 2025 problems isn't just stopping opponents, it's outperforming them in points. And that's why, behind the scenes, Philadelphia has just made a play that could completely change the passing game, Jalen Hurts' development, and the entire identity of the offense in 2026. When everything pointed to Sean Mannion being a central piece of the offensive overhaul, the Eagles made another crucial move. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Philadelphia Eagles hired Josh Grizzard, former offensive coordinator of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to be the new passing game coordinator. This is no ordinary hire. Grizzard, 35, arrives in Philadelphia at a crucial moment. The Eagles' passing attack finished 23rd in the NFL in 2025, despite having elite talent at quarterback and wide wide receiver. The organization clearly believes that the strategic scheme, structure, and coaching staff, and not just talent, were limiting factors. Grizzard's recent trajectory is a mix of promise and adversity. In Tampa Bay, he helped oversee one of Baker Mayfield's best passing seasons. The Buccaneers ranked among the league's best in passing yards. Mayfield threw for a personal record 41 touchdowns, and Mike Evans continued his incredible streak of seasons with over 1,000 yards. This success earned Grizzard a promotion to offensive coordinator. However, the 2025 season in Tampa tells a different story. Injuries devastated the roster. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Jalen McMillan missed a significant portion of the game, and the offensive line was recently healthy. Tampa's rankings plummeted, and Grizzard was fired after just one season. The context matters, and the Philadelphia Eagles clearly believe his past success better represents his true value as a coach. In Philadelphia, Grizzard will not be running the entire offense. Instead, he will work closely with Sean Mannion to modernize and stabilize the Eagles' passing game. This means direct influence over Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith, and eventually the future of A.J. Brown, whose status remains uncertain after public frustrations, despite another season with over 1,000 yards. Tight end Dallas Goedert is also approaching free agency after an 11-touchdown drive, making the structure of the passing game more important than ever. This signing shows that the Eagles aren't just changing coordinators, they are rebuilding the identity of their offense. Mannion brings the system, Grizzard brings passing experience. Together, they represent a calculated bet that smarter planning and better communication can unlock the full potential of Philadelphia's planned 2026 offense. And when you analyze the three signings together, Mannion, Grizzard, and the possible return of Rasul Douglas, one thing becomes clear. The Eagles aren't just patching holes, they're rebuilding a foundation. The real question now isn't whether Philadelphia is changing, but rather the dangerous impact this new version of the Eagles could have. With Sean Mannion leading a new offensive system, Josh Grizzard reshaping the passing game, and a possible reunion with Super Bowl champion Rasul Douglas on defense, the Eagles are building a true Super Bowl contender for 2026. Or is this a risky bet that could backfire? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.